I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So you can't change a soul that doesn't want to change, right? Heavy, bro. No, no, ain't no way you can change a soul, a dark soul, huh? Tied down by entities, spiritual entities, demons, etc., etc. That demon spirit trying to ride them. I've talked about it before. It's a real thing. I know a lot of people talk and cap about the spiritual realm and act like they know so much about the spiritual realm, correct? But at the end of the day, stay aware. It's a lot of scammers out there, a lot of fake chosen ones out there running with certain titles and names, misleading people, faking the funk. You hear me? Acting like they live in a certain way, but not really living that way. Homie? You dig me? You get my drift? So just stay aware. Stay aware. See, that's where having great discernment, excellent discernment kicks in. And you just don't get that out of the blue. Some people do, but they lose it, you hear me? Because of they become worldly. They fall into the worldly trap, the worldly world, you know? So they lose some of their powers, though, their discernment. And even if they have it, they get to the point where they ignore it, They're scared of it. They no longer pay attention to it. You hear me, dog? Bottom line, point blank, period. Heavy, bro. This is deeper than the catacombs, deeper than the catacombs. I repeat. But you can't save a tormented soul that doesn't want to be saved, that is okay living in the darkness, that is okay being an evil bitch or being an evil nigga, man or woman. You trying to save them, you trying to push something, put something into them, get them to see their own light, Get them to see what could possibly be what you know or inclined to because you are tuned in to certain things spiritually. You hear me? Everyone says levels. Everyone talks about levels to this, levels to that. But it's levels to this spiritual realm, this spiritual game as well. You hear me, dog? See, certain levels people don't want to speak about, people want to fake the funk about, but at the end of the day, if you know, you know, right? Period. Big warrior here, heavy. But you can't, man. You can't save them, change them, etc., etc. You hear me? They have to want it for themselves. Period. You will hurt yourself, Give them all you have. Break yourself down trying to save them, especially depending on what stage you're at in your spiritual journey in life, in your mental capabilities, mental capacity, You listening, hearing, paying attention to your discernment, your intuition. It depends on where you are. See, some people who are on a higher level can meet someone or come across someone that they know the reason, but the other person may not know the reason. So they may show them, try and talk to them, get them to see what they see. You hear me? And it won't take much from them. Now, they may get mad, angry, irritated, frustrated, right? But at the end of the day, they bounce back, boom, quickly and swiftly, baby. You hear me? Heavy, period. Oh, yeah, it may suck. They may be like, damn, wasted time, wasted energy on a person who really couldn't care less or give a fuck about nothing. A person who loves being stuck in the darkness, a person who loves keeping the same wrong spirits, wrong people, entities, whatever you want to call it, around him or her, You like, damn, wasted all this time, bro. Want to play around, and you ain't playing about your energy, playing about your chemistry, your frequency, etc., etc. Especially when you know what you saying, what you kicking, you as a person, real genuine, real, and we know real is rare, dog. Nowadays, round yonder. A lot of people faking the funk, coming with a disguise, coming with a motive, ulterior motive, coming with bad intentions. You hear me? To cause harm, cause chaos. But guess what? Some people like it, man or woman. Some people love the toxicity, man or woman, Woman, man. You hear me? Just the world we live in is sick, is sick-minded, it's stupid. It just shows you the level where humans are at, or the level where they will never reach. How piss poor humanity really is, dog. Huh? You hear me? A lot falls back on social media, the damn cell phone. The damn cell phone ruins everything. Takes the reality out of life, the communication, the human experience, the realness, the genuine people, you know, just eradicates it from society. Now you see society, huh? Women's mind all fucked up. You hear me? Talk about they want real love, but they don't know nothing about it. Men's mind all fucked up. You hear me? Talk about they solid, they know love, they loyal, but they know nothing about it, man. And that's only a few aspects of it. Believe that, man. You hear me? Big warrior here. Stay aware, dog. Everything is ruined, man. Everything is tainted. But a person who don't want to change is just gonna be a funky person, dog. And you can waste all your time trying to feed life into them niggas. Fuck them at the end of the day. You hear me? Especially if whole time while you trying to build them up, they trying to break you down. Where's the balance? Where's the sense in that? And so people stay there. That's why I talked about levels, right? Now, a person who isn't mentally there, not on a certain level, they try to give into the wrong person. Oh man, that person gonna tear them down, take away from them, make them kick them back to square one, huh? They're going to have crazy thoughts, revert back to their craziness in their mind, not being able to control it, conform to lust, conform to evil, conform to slothism, conform to everything that they know for a fact they shouldn't conform to. Why? Because they want to rush it. They can't be alone. They can't put the right real time in. That's why you see it. They always go back and mess with the wrong person again. Round yonder, wrong spirit again. Around yonder, and that negative evil entity spirit demon riding them just looks and laughs. Just looks and laughs, baby. You hear me every time. And they run from the individual or individuals that can really help them, build with them, you know what I mean? Continue to grow with them. You hear me, dog? Wants to see the best for them, but they don't see it. Why? Because they don't want the best for themselves. Yeah, bro. They talk that God talk, that prayer talk, that walk in a different path talk, but at the end of the day, they're comfortable. They love being where they are. It feels good to them, period. What's on them feels good to them. The hurt, the pain feels good to them. You hear me? Heavy, bro. Wicked, man. Deep. Shit get deep, bro. The confusion, the chaos feels good to them. It's too hard to change, to put the real work in. They taking the easy way out, But they need to stop kicking that want to change bullshit. Or that new person type shit. You hear me? Or that walk a certain spiritual path or walk with God type shit. Let's kill that noise once and for all. Once and for all, baby. Heavy. But if you're not in a certain place mentally, spiritually, even physically at times, man, you way out of pocket. Way out of pocket. For trying to save somebody or give to somebody that don't want to be given to or saved, dog. Period, homie. You hear me? Man or woman. Leave them now. Leave them where they be. Leave them where they be, and it's gonna be too late probably, but one day they will see everything you said, everything you stood for, everything you was talking about, etc., etc., etc. And they gonna say, damn, oh man, I should have listened to him or her. They meant me no good. They was kicking real shit, real shit. You hear me? Heavy, bro. But that's how it ends up majority of the time. Period. Ain't really too much you can do about it. They don't want to get it. They don't want to get it, man. You know what I mean? I done seen people waste too much time on motherfuckers who don't want to change. You hear me? And take away from they self. I've been there before. You hear me? Never again, dog. Understand that. The ultimate love is self-love, you know. The ultimate pure love is self-love, you know. You hear me? Believe that, man. That's what people get misconstrued, get it twisted. Because they've been taught their whole life. We've been taught our whole life. Oh, love hard, be an empath, love others, understand others, no matter what. Fuck that. Shit gonna get reciprocated around this bitch, huh? You hear me, dog? Straight up 1,000, huh? Nigga. Fuck going on around here, huh? What the problem is around here, huh? You hear me? Babylon, stay aware, man. Hey, fire them comments up. Let me know how you feel about the video. You agree or disagree. You know who it is. You know it's me, Big Warrior here. Babylon, stay aware. Yeah. Wicked.